This here is a different version of the 1970 Dodge Challenger I reviewed before. The car itself still has the same features, such as the openable trunk, hood, and doors, as well as the posable steering. And much of the car overall still remains the same. The key difference being is that now it sports the 426 Hemi, as well as the unique paint scheme. The front of the car still maintains the Challenger RT logo, but the headlights have been molded in orange instead of clear like before. The other thing is the hood now has a ginormous hood scoop, as well as brand new hood pins. If we open up the hood and we can see the 426 Hemi inside, of course this being basically Dodge's most iconic engine, the engine bay definitely has a lot of great details to it. If we have a look, we can see that while there isn't really wires or anything like that, we still have the radiator hose from the previous model, as well as the engine block itself has been painted, and the exhaust headers as well, and the intake system. Overall, it looks pretty nice. And if we close the hood, you can see that it's actually, cut through and would be functional. Moving to the side of the car, we can have a look through the interior and see that it's all been molded in red. And while not really anything's changed, we still have, the great features as before. Like I said, the posable steering. And all that you would really expect in this model is there. Although they do have the nicely added detail of the Dodge logo on the back. To the rear of the car, much like the headlights, the taillights have been molded in orange. Although really nothing else has changed outside of that. The trunk has the wing, and the inside of the trunk is molded in orange. The other side of the car has a lot of the same details, such as of course the pedal to the metal, as well as the stripe going down the side. However, we do have a different fuel cap. As you can see here, it actually extends from the vehicle and it's not just been painted over. If we flip the vehicle over, we can see pretty much the same underbody as before, although we do get a good glimpse of the tires. We got these nice fat tires on the rear and these very skinny tires in the front, giving it a very, hot rod dragster kind of look to it. So outside of that, this car is really pretty similar to the other one. It's kind of halfway from being a repaint to being its own unique model. But I still appreciate M2's take here, with turning the 1970 Dodge Challenger into a modern hot rod kind of dragster to go down in a straight line as fast as possible and look good while doing it. It's definitely shown here with its wheel setup and just that crazy paint scheme. I think it will really contrast well with their other 1970 Dodge Challengers and definitely make a great shelf piece.